friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a late summer decorate with me, and then I'm going to be rolling into fall style videos. So I wanted to pick up some cute, moody, dark themed items that will transition good into the fall. We recently went to Michigan for the 4th of July and it was amazing. So when we were there, we went to a store that really inspired me. I found some cute things, which I'll be showing you. It's a boutique store, but I also went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and found some great things, and then a couple more different stores. So I'll share all that and how I decorated with all the items throughout my home. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the haul. Okay guys, so to start with, I wanted to share these Amazon books that literally just came in the mail. I had to charge my battery actually, and while I was charging it, the mailman dropped these off. Now, these are so beautiful. I've had these in my cart for a while, and I will link them down below for you if you're interested. I love floral books. They're both called The Flower Hunter, and I guess it's a series of 2, but I thought the colors were perfect. This one has some blues, but it's also has the blacks in it, the whites, and then of course the beautiful floral. And that is what most of this is going to be. Wow, and there's some really pretty fall pictures as well that will look so nice to open up and leave on my coffee table in the fall. We went to a shop in Michigan that had a bunch of floral books like this, and they were so expensive. They were like 60 bucks for one book. Well, I found these for each around 20 on Amazon. And then that brings me to my next thing. I found this beautiful book holder. Now this was something I've been in search of. I found some on Amazon that I've had in my cart, but they weren't this old style look, and I just loved this. I saw this in Michigan in a boutique store, and I'm telling you, this boutique store was amazing and the prices weren't crazy. So I was so grateful that I found this, and I'm trying to remember the price. I was thinking it was like less than $20 for this beautiful piece here. And then I've already styled it on my coffee table with this beautiful House of Flower book that I've shared, and this is also from Amazon. And it just goes so well with our living room with the cover with the wood burning stove. But there's also a shot of the wood burning stove where I have it opened at, but it shows the floral, the green, the white. So I just thought this would be a beautiful addition to our coffee table. This would also be really nice for a cookbook too. So it's very versatile. I'm just really grateful to have it in my collection now. Okay, and since we are on what I got from Michigan, I wanted to share these adorable mugs. Now they are the black floral that I love, and they have that cream and like brown colors on it. So a lot of her store and decor were these colors, which is what I'm so in love with right now. And she had this gorgeous blanket that was the black floral, but I already have so many blankets and I didn't pick that up, and it was kind of pricey. So I went ahead and got these 2 mugs, which they're very cohesive. They're just slightly different prints. And then you guys, I had to get this salt and pepper shaker set. It comes on this little wood stand, and it has the same floral, same design. So I just knew I had to get this for the set for it to look so pretty. And this does scream late summer for me since it's still kind of moody and dark. So another thing I got from there was this tiny little brush, and I just thought it was too cute. It's just a little round bottom, and I feel like you can never have enough of these, and it was so cheap. So I picked that up. And then while I'm showing you this, I want to put this dollar brush that I got from Hobby Lobby yesterday right next to it by our dish soap. So I'm going to show you how I'm decorating with those, but I just feel like this is so pretty. You may hear my kids yelling in the background. They're arguing. Next, from that decor shop, and I think this is the last thing I got from there, is this little candle snuffer. And this was kind of expensive. I think it was $19, but it's beautiful. And I know I have one from the Target dollar spot from a couple years ago, and I cannot find it. It's probably in my Christmas bins or something, and I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Next, when we were at Goodwill in Michigan, I found this cute little white pitcher, and I feel like you can never have enough of these. I have a little one that's a Ray Dunn one, and I always turn it around so you don't see the words, so it's more simple. Well, this one was only $1, and it's funny because we went to an antique store right afterwards, and there was another pitcher just like this for $11, and it's just so funny how thrift stores are so much cheaper than antique stores. While we were there, I also found a black bog bag, which it's right here. It isn't Decor. I mean, I guess you can consider it if I had it hanging on my hook in our bedroom, but this is our new beach bag, and this was only $30. If you look it up online, the big ones run $70, and then on Amazon they run $100, like $99 I saw for this one. So yeah, I love thrifting when we go to South Haven, Ludington, Michigan. They always have the best stuff because in that area there's a lot of, you know, wealthy people that are donating good stuff. Okay, so a big reason why I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday was because I want to redo it's kind of like an entryway table, but not, because it's kind of off our kitchen, but still by our entryway. But it's this new cabinet I got from Amazon that I shared in my last videos, but I wanted to make it look more high-end. So right now, it's just very like, it looks fine, but it's just kind of plain with 2 lamps on one side, a mirror, and just 1 floral vase. Well, I want to make it look more high-end, so I wanted to do just 1 lamp on the side. I've actually been pinning a bunch of side tables like that, and a lot of them have the, you know, the large lamp to one side. And I found this beautiful one from Hobby Lobby, and it was only $50. It was on sale, so it was originally $100. But I love that it has that vase bottom look, but then it's the lamp with the lampshade, and it's just kind of that distressed black. So I absolutely love this lamp. I saw it online and thought it was cute, but it was way better in person. So I got that to go on one side, and then I was in search of a large vase for the other side, and I thought this one was stunning. So I didn't want to do another black one because I felt like that would be too much black with like the handles, but I wanted to tie it in somehow, so I found both of these vases at Hobby Lobby. And you guys, Hobby Lobby has the best vases for the best prices, and I just highly recommend that you go to there if you're looking for, you know, high-end dupes, because that's what these are. And I just absolutely love this little black one. It's so distressed. I love it, and it kind of matches a few other vases I already currently have, so it's all just very cohesive. So I thought these two would be really nice stacked together. And I thought it'd be nice to just put floral in the tall one. So that brings me to my next thing, are these florals. And you guys, I have never seen these white geraniums at Hobby Lobby. So you guys have to let me know if these are just an every year flower or what, or if they're new. But they're new to me, and I love geraniums. I have geraniums outside, all in my window boxes. I'm using brighter colors outside. I use red and pinks, but inside I want, you know, the neutral look, and that's how I always decorate. So even for the holidays, for fall, I make the outside super bright traditional, and then inside is more muted and neutral. And then I wanted a nice art piece to layer with my gold mirror, which is also from Hobby Lobby. Well, I found this one, and it was $36.99, and I loved how big it was. And I actually liked that the frame was kind of a black deep color. I didn't want to do more gold because I didn't want it to look like too much gold. But I love this. I love the black vase, and of course the white and green. This just screams my style perfectly. So I just thought those would all look so good together, and I'm going to show you how it all comes together, and I'm just really excited. I feel like it looks so much more high-end than it did, and I love it. Okay, and I did grab this little decor piece, and I thought this would be pretty for Christmas too, because it's like the velvet with the gold bow, the gold frame. But for now, I think I'm going to put it up in our front living room on the shelf. So I'm trying to create a more collected, more expensive look in there too. I'm trying to just change up a bunch of things. And these are not new, but these are from Hobby Lobby, and I know for sure they have this little frame. I saw it there, but I love these for late summer because it's the black and white, and I thought I could add these in to our kitchen because that would match the cups and everything. I just feel like all of that just blends so well. So I wanted to bring these back out, and I think they're perfect. And then next for the kitchen, I got this nice little berry bowl, and I'm probably going to decorate with it on our open shelf. We did get some nice fresh blueberries while we were in Michigan, so I might style those by the sink too. I haven't decided, but I just thought this was really nice, and it was only $5.99. This may seem random, but I really thought this was cute, this little toothpick holder. And it's just one of those things that's necessary, but you can still make it look cute, right? So I thought this would add a nice warm little touch to our open shelving and just convenient when I need a toothpick. The last thing I got from Hobby Lobby is this blanket. And I have a mood board created on my phone of what I want to do for fall. And I had a blanket just like this pinned and on my mood board. So when I saw this, I was so grateful. It's got the black, brown, and cream. So it already matches a throw blanket I already got there from there. I think it was in the springtime. So it just flows really well. And like I said, it nods to fall time with those moody colors. So I wanted to share with you guys that I recently rearranged this back living room, and I love how it looks. It just feels more like separated from this little dining space. So before I had more open space over there, now it just fills out more. And I love that you can just lay on the couch and see the TV. But then me and my husband usually use these chairs, and the kids usually sit with us, or they'll sit on the couch. But I just love how this arrangement looks. So I moved this black cabinet over to this corner, but I'm actually going to be purchasing another one. So it's slimmer, it looks a little bit different, but it's still arched and it's still as tall. And then this black cabinet really helps to balance out our wood burning stove. I love having the black over there. I just think it's still a little too bulky for the space, and I want to put that back up front. So in the meantime, I have it there. And it's crazy how just rearranging some things can make a space feel so new. And we still have plenty of space for our little dining table here. And I just feel like it works. It looks so nice. I love all the pops of wood, the green, the white, and the black. Also, I forgot, I did order these black floral curtains just for our front living room because they are a little busy. But let me know what you guys think. I'll link those down below. They're just from Amazon. They were pretty inexpensive, but they're the exact like linen material as the white ones we already have. So I think it adds a nice little pop here in this room. And we keep it very just neutral up here. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I think they're too loud to put throughout our back living room with all the windows. Next is this nice little tray. Now I have not been using this. I got this back when we went to Alabama in April, but I just never shared it. It's this little tray from Hearth and Hand. It's a marble dish, and it was kind of pricey. It was $25. My husband actually bought it for me though. So I thought I would get this out. It used to be in our arch cabinet because I just didn't have a place for it. Well, I thought I could put it on our cabinet I'm decorating, and I could put this candle that I found from Marshall's on top. So I just feel like that adds a nice high-end look too. I've been seeing a lot of people decorate with these, so that's how I'm gonna use that.
Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell.
So I also wanted to share, if you saw my summer haul video, my collective haul, I shared I got a bunch of these daisy glass pieces. Well, I also found these martini glasses, which we don't drink martinis. But it was that perfect, you know, that perfect daisy. It is the exact same collection. So I just added those, and I love the pop that it gives. So I also wanted to share this quick idea, and me and my husband are seriously considering it, and he's the one that came up with the idea. So he said we could take this top hutch and bring it up, because we still have quite a bit of space up here, and attach it to the wall, and then use some more of this butcher block and put it on top, and then have like a little coffee bar in the middle. So then we could take our coffee pot and all that off the counter and make it like a coffee bar over there. So let me know what you guys think of that idea. And then I wanted to share these pretty little towels and oven mitts. So I found these at Marshall's, and I did share these when I did my patriotic haul, but now I'm gonna start using these green because they look so pretty for this late summer, and they look good with like my green plants and everything going in our kitchen. And when I saw these oven mitts, I was like, oh my goodness, I need those. And I really wish I could have found a towel set to match this, because like I said, all the black floral, so into it. But anyways, I do feel like these just still go well, and these actually stay in our cabinet, but when they're laying out, they still look pretty.
But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one.
Okay friends, so that is everything for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching and found some inspiration. Let me know if you guys are already thinking about fall decor or if that's not even on your radar. I love that the items I got kind of like nods to fall time, but it's still definitely summer. I'm finally getting to enjoy the benefits of our garden, all of our cut flowers, so I'm definitely soaking in the summer, but I am thinking about fall decor. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful and blessed day.